Welcome to Divine Lotus Tarot. We are going to be doing some readings for those of you who are male, who are men, who are the zodiac sun sign Aquarius. It may pertain to those of you who have very significant, strong placements or influences of Aquarius in your birth chart as well too, who are men. But before we get into that, I want to um, recommend that you all go and book a personal private session with me. You can find my link in the description box below this video. My website is www.divinelotustarot.com. Also, I would like to invite you to support my business and my channel by donating to my Cash App. And that is the $ Divine Lotus Tarot with an 8 at the end, or you could use my PayPal link to support this channel as well too, and all of that information you can find below this video as well. And then for information in regards to my social media accounts, you can find the links or the account information below this video. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this reading. Like I said, it's for those of you who are men who have sun sign Aquarius, or like I said, very strong significant Aquarius birth chart placements, okay, or influence. So I've been led to do this reading for you all. I do want to proclaim that this is going to be like multiple like videos that I'm doing for you all, because I was divinely led to do that for you all. So just stay tuned for each video that I'm going to do for you all, because it's going to be multiple ones. It's going to be multiple videos for you all, okay? I guess it's y'all turn to get spoiled, okay? God wants y'all to be spoiled. The universe wants to spoil y'all a little bit. So we're going to do multiple videos for you all, so you can look forward to that. And then I also just wanted to just let it be known, the readings that I've been doing, these past readings that I have done, including you all, the zodiac sign of Aries men, and the zodiac sign of Virgo men, have been similarities for all of you, where I'm picking up an energy of this may really strongly apply to those of you who are empaths. So if you do not know what an empath is, then just feel free to go look that up, okay? But I also feel like you also have different like perceptions when it comes to like the way that you think about life. And what I mean by that is like some of you could believe in like far-fetched like type of forms of life and things of that nature, like outside of just like human existence. So for that is something that has been a consistent pattern between yourself and, like I said, the previous zodiac signs that I have been talking about or did readings for previous to you all. Also, the Aries reading may be significant for some of you. So you either may have significant placements of Aries in your birth chart, or it could be another Aries individual who you are dealing with. But I'm being advised to let you know that that reading is going to be very significant for you all. What other messages? I feel like Aquarius men, I feel like you all would benefit from really like taking time to yourself to like kind of meditate. I feel like, because a lot of the messages that came through for you all was like a lot of channel messages. Like I got like so many messages coming through for y'all, and I didn't even touch like cards for the most part like that. Like I haven't really got in depth with like a card reading, so I don't even know if we're gonna like even do like tarot cards for y'all, because a lot of the messages were like just channel messages. So I just kind of feel like this is letting me know that a lot of you would benefit, especially like right now, but just in general, for taking time to yourself to like really just get still and get quiet, because you're gonna get a lot of like messages that come to you, okay? um so that is something that you may need to do. You may need to like just kind of go sit down somewhere, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you just kind of get like insight that comes to you, like I like to call them like divine downloads, okay? But I mean, whatever you want to call it, or whatever, it actually is called, whatever. But I call them divine downloads. And I just kind of feel like you will get a lot of things that come to you that will be very resourceful to you, that will be helpful to you, that will bring you clarity. I also was getting that this group of you all have been like praying like very strongly. Now, this is interesting because I just feel like, I don't know, Aquarius zodiac sun sign males are very like interesting. Okay, they're very, 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 very interesting. I feel like they're very unique. Um, there's something rare about each of you all. Um, I don't feel like any one Aquarius male is like the other. Like, I feel like Aquarius energy is just like unique and rare in itself, especially when you like embody it and you like wear it proudly. Like, I feel like some of you should be like way more like proud of like your unique abilities or your just unique perceptions or just whatever is unique about you. Like, I feel like some of you may downplay this about yourself, which is interesting because I just don't really think astrologically. Like, when I think of Aquarius, like, you're not meant to fit in, Aquarius. Like, you're not. Like, so I just kind of feel like you're supposed to embody like your uniqueness because you're meant to like show other people that it's okay to be different. You're meant to show other people that it's okay to like that we are all not the same. We all don't think the same. We all don't enjoy the same things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to break the monotony of, things where everyone is doing the same thing. Like, that gets boring. I mean, well, at least, to people like me. But it's like seeing everyone doing the same thing. It's just like, it's so refreshing when people honestly like honor their uniqueness, their individuality, their authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Because it just shows that, people are different, and it's a beautiful thing to see like the diversity in individuals, or you inspire other individuals to like unlock that within themselves, or to just appreciate maybe things about themselves that maybe that they never even thought like was like cool. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like some of you all need to embrace like your uniqueness a little bit more. I'm hearing nerd, so maybe some of you are a little nerdy and you try to like hide this or downplay this or something like that. But like, yeah, you should definitely step this up, especially if you like totally do not seem like the type that would be like a nerd. Like, you definitely should tap more into that because I just kind of feel like great blessings are going to come from you just being your authentic self. Like, you should not allow yourself to be stereotyped and cast into a box, especially not being an Aquarius. No, do not do that. Um, but besides that, I want to just give you some things that I enjoy about your zodiac sign for those of you who are male, who are men, who are Aquarius. I really appreciate Aquarian male energy because I feel like you all like are genius. Like, I just kind of think that. Like, I feel like most Aquarian men who I've come across, they're actually very like intelligent. They're very smart. I just feel like it borders on like an energy of being genius, and I mean genius in several different types of ways. Genius in the fact that like intelligence, could be like book smarts. Like, you just have so much like a wealth of knowledge. Like, you're like a walking library, or a walking encyclopedia. You just know things sometimes that um, other people don't know, or you are just very resourceful in that manner where it's almost like you kind of like have a wide variety of knowledge about just a whole lot of things, which is really helpful. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like just genius as well too when it comes to just like your uniqueness and just being able to like be creative, like just doing things that other people don't do or haven't thought of. Like, I really admire that about the energy. I also like the fact that I don't know. I just kind of feel like Aquarius men know a lot, but they just don't speak a lot. But I don't know. It's an interesting type of energy. It's it's like you guys kind of have like a mysterious type of energy around you. I don't know if you like intentionally do it or it's just something just natural about you, but I kind of feel like you just like have so much information, or you're just so, I don't know, it's just like you're kind of like mysterious. So I feel like that's kind of intriguing about your zodiac sign, for the men. And then I feel like I I kind of like as well too. Okay, because I've noticed that sometimes Aquarius male energy, y'all can have this like arrogance about you, but it's not like so overt in your face like a Leo's arrogance, which is your opposite sign. It's more so like it's like low key, it's subtle, but it's like your aura. Your aura is kind of like arrogant. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I kind of like that about y'all. And I'm trying to think what else do I like about Aquarius energy. I don't know. I just like Aquarius energy because I just kind of feel like when it comes to me being able to like converse or things like that, I just kind of feel like I find it sometimes easy to talk to like Aquarius individuals. Okay, especially the males. But I just like y'all energy. I don't know. I think y'all dope. I like Aquarius energy. I don't have a problem with Aquarius. I actually like Aquarius energy. Um, I think y'all are interesting. I think y'all are interesting. I think it's a lot about Aquarius energy that I like. I don't think one video would be enough, and I would have to think a whole lot more about it. But those are just like some subtle off the top of the brain things that I can think of when it comes to Aquarius energy. I don't know. I think y'all pretty cool. And besides all that, we're going to get into some messages, um, that I want you to take a moment to think about. Some yes or no questions, okay? So just take a moment, have 3 questions that you want answers to, okay? And I'm going to show you what what the response could be for that, for the question. So just take a moment, gather your thoughts, okay? Get a pen and paper or write it down or think about it. And then 3 questions. So the first question, so whatever your first question was, this is the response to it. So your first question, whatever you asked, is saying move on to the next question, sir. Okay. All right. So hopefully you got your second question ready. So for whatever your second question is, here is the response for your yes or no question. It's the no. Okay. All right. And then for your last question, this is your response. A miracle is around the corner, less than 24 hours. Okay. So let's see, what else can I talk about for y'all? So this is your identifier that we're going to be using, just for these readings moving forward. And it's the world card. And the world card is an actual dope energy showing that you have attained some level of like mastery in your life. So this could be you about to, either you are about to close out some type of significant like life lesson, or you have already done this. Now this is interesting as well too, because this is Saturn energy for me. This is how I depict this. So a lot of times when this comes up for me, this is talking about some essential like cyclic lesson that you've been dealing with for a period of time, maybe where you had to learn how to, you know, deal with like restrictions or limitations. This could even be signifying some type of graduation type of energy, whether it's like literal, like if you went through school, or just some type of rigorous testing, just in life, but you know, which comes down from like a spiritual level, that you know, some type of lesson that you had to deal with, some type of spiritual lessons, and it's showed up in your life. And this is showing that you've, you know, completed some type of cycle, and you're going to be rewarded for that. Now this is also saying, that it could be some significant like project that you have been dealing with as well too for a very long time, and now this project is about to be complete. Okay, so this is just talking about some significant level of completion in your life, and you have come to the end of that period, and now you'll be able to reap the benefits of, either just being done with it, or you're going to be rewarded in some form or fashion. So either you're literally going to get some type of major like reward or accolade or praise or recognition on a like, excuse me, on a worldly level, or you're going to essentially just be able to just have the ability to know that you've mastered and learned how to close out and walk away from a situation, because you have attained some level of like maturation or growth in your life. So for some of you, it's going to be like large stake, okay? Um, on like a larger stake, okay, like where it's something massive where a lot of people are going to see this. But for others of you, it may just be something that you're going to finally just be like, okay, like you can breathe again now, like now your life is going to move forward in some type of way, because you've finally, it could just be a situation where, let's say for example, if you were always dealing with people who cheated on you, okay? And you would continuously just keep attracting these people to you because you were not learning the lesson, or you were going back to the same person who cheated on you, and then they would continue to cheat on you, and then you would go through the cycle, and it's almost like you would continue to just rinse, repeat, you know what I'm saying? Rinse, repeat, and just do this wash cycle over and over again. And it's like you knew that you should have moved on, but you would continue to allow yourself to just be pulled in back to this same cycle, doing the same cycle with this individual, or just doing the same cycle with the same type of people. They could have, been presented in different people. So it could be like the same energy, the same life lesson in one situation with one person that some of you did for a very long time. For others of you, it could be the same life lesson, but maybe you just kept attracting that in different people, and you weren't learning the lesson. It was something that you needed to do, or something that you needed to realize about yourself, that was very significant, that would be helpful for you to move forward in your life. So I feel like for some of you, okay, who are resonating with this video, you have finally learned some type of major life lesson that is going to positively contribute to you moving forward, because now you have the ability to teach other people how to overcome this, okay, whatever the situation is, or you're just going to be able to be receive some type of achievement of excellence for the work that you have done so long. I'm just kind of getting the energy of like it's been a lifelong project. So like I said, this literally is a body of work for some of you all, or this could just be a sense of, like I said, a personal situation that has really been like your major test in life. Like it's like you ace everything else, but it's like this one situation, like you just seem to, I just keep getting the energy of temptation. It's like there was some type of strong temptation or stronghold that you had in this one area of life, but it's like everything else, like you're good, but this one thing right here, this thing has had a hold on you. This thing, this person, this place, whatever this is, this behavior, it's had a hold on you. And I just kind of feel like now, some of you have finally just decided to like overcome it, and now you're gonna start to see the beauty in why you needed to overcome that lesson, okay? Why it's been so difficult for you maybe in other areas of your life because of what you were dealing with for so long. Or you're just going to see the beauty of your hard work, your diligence, your ability to stay the course even though it's been very tough for you. You're going to see all of that effort paid off. So I just kind of feel like you're going through a major beautiful transition in your life, and this is also a card signifying for you to enjoy. Like enjoy once you get out of this cycle, okay? take time to really appreciate and enjoy like everything that you have overcome. Or once you get this reward or this success or receive praise for whatever this is, it's like don't forget to be thankful, for how far that you have come. Okay? And don't just rush on to the next thing so quickly without really just reveling in this milestone, because it's significant. Whichever side of the spectrum that you're on, whether it's something that is going to get like a worldwide type of um, acknowledgement, or even if it's just something more on a private level that that you have overcome. It's like this card is saying, just make sure you take time to really like be a be grateful and appreciative. This could even be like, maybe even just do something special for yourself. Maybe like just like celebrate in some form or fashion, like whether it's just by yourself, whether it's with a group of intimate individuals, or if you want to go all out and be elaborate with it. But I just kind of feel like whatever this is, it calls for some sense of you celebrating, because this is significant. Okay, it is significant because it's coming up with the world energy saying it's been a very it like you've had to endure a lot to get to this point. Okay, and I just feel like you're needing to know that like you should be proud of whatever this is. Okay, so let me see what else. Okay, yeah, and before we wrap this video up and move on to the next segment of this multi-part like series of videos for you, Aquarius, um I was advised to touch on this notion that I picked up. Apparently some of y'all have dealt with psychics, okay? Or I guess maybe individuals who have proclaimed that they have been psychic, and you've had negative experiences with these individuals. Now, what was told was that some of y'all dealt with individuals who was actually prostitutes, and they proclaimed that they were psychic. Now, maybe in some instance for some of y'all, they actually were psychic, and their business was just of being a psychic was a masquerade because they actually just wanted to like have sex with you or something like that. But for others of you, these may have been people who have actually, they're not psychic at all. They just was lying, and they were just using this as a means and way to essentially get close to you. So this could literally be individuals who are actually prostitutes, or who were escorts, or essentially it could just be individuals who like meaning that they do that for work, or it could just literally have been individuals who just used their business front as a means and ways to take advantage of you because they wanted to try to trap you, okay, and get a baby with you, or they wanted to meet you, or to negatively like infringe on your free will in some form or fashion, and impact you. So I do want to say that's unfortunate that you have experienced that type of situation. However, I do know sometimes, this is interesting because I'm hearing Scorpio Capricorn. Scorpio Capricorn. So I don't know, you might got Scorpio, you might got Capricorn placements in your birth chart. But I'm hearing that's unfortunate that you had to deal with that. But I know sometimes Aquarian energy can be kind of stubborn. You are a fixed sign. And maybe your perception has been a little bit skewed on how you feel about psychics or individuals who are mediums, or individuals who proclaim to have intuitive powers moving forward. And I get that, but you can't like judge a book by its cover, and that's a little bit unfair to proclaim that everyone does something, because essentially that's considered prejudice. That's like saying any type of other prejudice situation, which we know is not true. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that saying all a group of people do a certain thing when that's not true. I'm pretty sure whatever you are, you know that there are certain stereotypes or prejudices, prejudices. Okay, whatever. Prejudice. I can't. I don't know. Like stereotypes and energies that do not reflect who you are, that may be um, false, that apply to maybe for you, that don't apply to you, that apply to maybe other people who are of a particular group that you are a part of. Okay, we all are a part of certain groups. Okay, but we all don't necessarily fall under certain stigmas of certain groups. So I just feel like you just want to be mindful of that, hence moving forward. And I'm hearing you need to be held accountable for your actions as well too in regards to that situation. Be blessed.